Okay, so here we are with another episode of Action Figure Junkies. This is part 2 of 3 of my collection video. Now, in the last video, I made sure I took all the action figures that were in the last video. I made sure that I took them and separated them, and everyone that's on the shelves now was not on the shelf in the previous video. Okay? So, you got some new additions. And in this video, it's going to be a little MCU heavy, because I broke out the MCU figures for the Disney Plus shows. There's Moon Knight right there, and Khonshu. I still need his arm and staff. There is Michael Fassbender as Magneto. And Charles Xavier. Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart. And then we go down here and we've got old school Iron Patriot over there. I call this shelf a Bug's Life. It's got all the Spider-Man, MCU Spider-Man. You got Andrew Garfield right here, Amazing Spider-Man. Then you have Wasp. It's another bug. Ant-Man. A bunch of different Spider-Mans. Night Monkey. Peter in his advanced suit. And the advanced suit turned inside out. It's a good Evangeline Lilly head sculpt right there. And then of course in every Spider-Man you gotta have J. Jonah talking shit. Movie Venom behind him. Mysterio. I wish they would have had a Jake Gyllenhaal head sculpt to go with Mysterio. They need to make that happen. Michael Pena. He's just standing there in the middle of everything like I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's start the video. We went up and down most of the shelves. And what we're going to do is go back over here to the beginning, because I wanted to do the Amazing Spider-Man again. But this time I've got Miles and Ben Reilly on the sides. You see Miles is doing his thing with his power right there, his Venom shock. And then of course one of my favorites, black suited Spider-Man. Everybody remembers that. Oh, got my finger in the shot. Original Peter, which, you know, who doesn't like original Peter? It's the classic right there. Renew Your Vows. Retro card. Game Reverse. I've got the Waldos, but unless I would have had another Spider-Man so that I would have been able to put him in the back with the Waldos, I just kept the display pretty much like that. So you've got Iron Spider, Symbiote, Miles, Ben Reilly, which is one of my favorite, by the way, Spider-Man suits. I loved this Spider-Man suit as a kid. I just thought that was the shit. The mismatched fingers, you know, the webbing only on the side of the leg, the extra large spider all over the chest and the back, and the web shooters on the wrist. I thought that was just dope. I thought that was just dope. Dope. And then we go over to the Thors. I have 3 of them. I've got your more Norse god, Viking looking Thor. This dude right here is a good 10 years old at least. He's a good 10 years old. Now, this was my favorite version of Thor. Shout out to Tony Davis. We all know why. Back in the day, this was my favorite version of Thor. This is what got me into Thor. The blue trunks, you know, the roped boots with the knee cover, you know, the red and black wristbands, and the feathers on the wings, the feathers on the helmet, the wings, feathered wings on the helmet. Of course, the inscription. Nice touch, Hasbro. The inscription. And then Herald of Galactus Thor. You know, and he's got his ravens. I had one on the shoulder, but you know, we all know when we're setting these guys up, they definitely fall a lot as you're setting them up. So the raven stayed on his shoulder for probably about an hour and then ended up falling. Then, of course, everybody's favorite knucklehead, Wolverine. And I figured I would throw X-23 in there because she is a clone of Wolverine. So we have the new training suit Wolverine, Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, Uncanny X-Force Wolverine, Brown Suit Wolverine, Tiger Stripe Wolverine, Cowboy wife beater jeans and boots. Cowboy hat, wife beater, and jeans, boots, Wolverine. A lot of claws. A lot of claws on this part of the shelf. Okay, and moving right along, I just threw together an X-Men team that I thought would be OP as hell. So you got Blink, Storm, Bishop, Vulcan, Cable, Colossus, Binary, and X-Man. Bruh. That is an OP ass team. Like, wow. That team is super OP, bro. Super OP. I like it. I like it. Alright, let's go down to one of my favorite shelves right here. This is the Build-A-Figure shelf. So we've got Sugar Man in the back. Strong Guy. Then we go in the back. You see Ursa Major. Ironmonger. Ironmonger is 10 years old. He was made June 11th or July 11th. I looked it up. 2013. 10 years old. Probably one of my first Build-A-Figures, low-key. Then we got Sasquatch. Oh, it took me a long time to put that guy together, but I needed him for my Alpha Flight team. So proud to finally have him fully built. And of course, you got Bone Breaker. I always want to call him Bone Crusher because of the rapper. It's Bone Breaker. So we've got him put together. And there's Armadillo in the background. Wendigo. Venom Pool. And the Collector. So let's see, we have down there on that shelf, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 Build-A-Figures on that shelf. So that basically represents 60 figures, because it takes 6 figures to build a Build-A-Figure, and there's 10 of them right there. Low key, 11, because Age of Apocalypse Colossus was one of my favorite Build-A-Figures to build. So that would make it 66. 66. And then, I mean, over on my Let me go over here. I got these are dope too. I never showed y'all these. These are my coasters that I got from one of the comic conventions. You got the X-Men, Beta Ray Bill, Spider-Man 2099, Cap, of course, Green Goblin, Magneto, and Black Panther. Okay. Now, as I was saying, if you go over here on this shelf, the shelf that I have the Black Panther display on, my Okoye, unfortunately, Hasbro, unfortunately, my Okoye was a Build-A-Figure, and she's a regular size figure. Please, for the love of God, don't give us Build-A-Figures that are the same size as our regular 6-inch scale figures that we already have. A Build-A-Figure should be Khonshu. He's much taller. He's much bigger than everyone. That's what a Build-A-Figure should be about, okay? Keep the Build-A-Figures alive, for sure. But, bruh, don't give us Build-A-Figures that are the same size as our regular 6-inch boys. Don't do that. That's dirty pool right there. That's dirty pool. Okay, so going back to the review, or going back to the, the collection video, once again, I was reluctant to get, Zombie Scarlet Witch and, and Howard the Duck and Scott Lang's head from, I was reluctant, but this is what they do to make us get the entire wave, is they give us some crazy stuff, man. Yeah, she's gnarly though. she's really, yeah. Okay, so you got Scarlet Witch, Zombie Scarlet Witch from What If. If you haven't watched that on Disney Plus, check that out. Everybody knows Howard the Duck. You got classic Loki from the Loki series. You got Tom Hiddleston in his variant jacket. You got Jonathan Majors. Good luck on all of that drama, bro. Wow. Good luck on all of that drama. That man is doing everything right now. Creed 3, Love, what was that? Lovecraft Country. He's got a couple other movies coming out right now. He's Kang in the MCU. Right now I'm looking at He Who Remains with the apple, of course. This is wild. This is wild. Alright, then we got what's supposed to be but it really does not look all that much like Chris Evans. I mean, but yeah, that's supposed to be Cap. Nomad Cap. We got new Cap with Sam. And there's Thor. And there's Bucky. Or Winter Soldier. And then we've got each. Yeah, we got Baron Zemo. And we have John Walker, U.S. agent. It's the same, but black. I'm back. U.S. agent. And I love this figure, man. This figure never gets old to me. I like red, white, and blue anyway. And the metallic blue and the silver and just, yeah. I wish I would have had a Don Cheadle head sculpt. Maybe with the Armor Wars movie coming out, we will get a Don Cheadle head sculpt that is, satisfactory. Now let's come back down to some more movie figures. As I said, of course, there's Michael Fassbender as Magneto. There is the What If Red Skull. I love this Red Skull. He is fire, bro. I just love that Red Skull. He's like, I keep hearing that speech. Tomorrow. Oh man, you know what speech it is from the Captain America movie. Hail Hydra. Here's Khonshu. I still need that arm and the staff. I was hyped to find this guy yesterday, bro. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, Moon Knight. Now, when I do my West Coast Avengers, I will put this guy with them because he is fire. I like that whole design that they put together with the mummy bandages. I thought that was genius. Then you got Nakia. Taskmaster behind him. There's Shuri. There's Killmonger. Behind him is Ghost. Okoye. Here's Carol Danvers. Captain Marvel. And there's WandaVision. See what I did there? And there's Stephen Strange. Doing Stephen Strange things. With Professor X and America Chavez. Alright. And then finishing up the video, back to A Bug's Life with old school Iron Patriot and Ant-Man and the Wasp are teaming up with a bunch of Spider-Man. And Luis doesn't know what the hell. And Jonah's talking shit and pointing them out. And movie Venom. And Mysterio. Yeah. So yeah, I actually originally thought that this would be a 2-part video. But unfortunately, I got way too many action figures for it to do it only in 2 videos. So it'll have to be 3 videos. It'll have to be 3. I'm going to do one last round of everybody real quick. Man, Sugar Man is ugly. Stupid ugly, dude. I still need his hammer. I need Dark Beast. But yeah. Yeah. Then we got the rejects over here that I gave my wife. A bunch of Toy Biz guys. Yeah. 30-year-old figure right here. Back in the Toy Biz days. Still in good condition though. Alright. And so this is just me. They did X-Man dirty. This is just me getting off of work and doing the video for y'all. So yeah. Let's go over this shelf one more time and I will say like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends about Action Figure Junkie. We will definitely be on 3 times a week. And we will be reviewing the action figures, showing the action figures, enjoying the action figures. Alright, so like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!